Imagine a life where everything you do is perfect. You make no mistakes. You are the best at everything you do. Everyone likes you. Everyone wants to be like you. And pretty much everything is as you want it to be. You have your life fully figured out and everything goes as planned. The perfect life. In other words, a life without mistakes. Don't know about you, but for me, such life would be boring as hell. This may sound a little weird, but in my opinion, a life without mistakes is, in other words, a life without meaning, or a life without a purpose. You see, many mistakes shouldn't be seen as something bad, but rather as new opportunities. If there is one thing that distinguishes wise people from the rest, it may be the fact that wise people treat their mistakes as lessons, while most other people prefer to cry over spilled milk. Wise people welcome their mistakes, because they know that there is something inevitable for a good life. While most other people feel pain and crippling regret after doing something wrong or failing at something. I mean, regret is a good thing, but not when it's causing intense despair. Wise people are happy and grateful for their mistakes, because they know that every failure is another step towards perfection. While most other people see mistakes as unbeatable obstacles on their way to success. There is no such thing as easy success. This could be translated to: there is no such thing as success without mistakes. Mistakes are opportunities. You can either waste them by letting them beat you mentally, or utilize them by learning lessons from them and learning how to avoid repeating them in the future. Even saints were making mistakes. Many of the saints were living as bad people before finding the right path and embracing Christianity, thanks to which they later became people we should aspire to be like. Their mistakes didn't make them wither. They turned into good people and never repeated their past misdeeds. Good example is Saint Paul. In many cases, the earlier you make some terrible mistake in your life, the better. It's better to fail because of some imperfection before achieving anything than to fail when you have it all, because then you risk losing things you worked for so hard for so many years. The more mistakes you make early in your life, the less of them you'll be making later in life, and the less painful they will be. Take finances, for example. The older you are, the less risk you should be taking with your investments, because the less time you will have to save a good amount of money for retirement. I want to show you that there's no perfection in life without first going through many imperfections. If you aren't ready for making mistakes, then you aren't ready for a perfect life. Being afraid of making mistakes may cost you your entire future. It's better to risk failure than not to try at all. There is a quote which can sum up most of what I said in this video so far very well. The master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. Quote by Stephen McGraney. I think I've heard something similar to that quote in one of Cole Hastings' videos. I really recommend his channel. Great philosophical self-improvement content. Not sure if I heard this quote on his channel, but anyway, check him out, it's worth it. Road to mastery is full of mistakes, failures and losses, but people who achieve mastery do so because they accept their mistakes and confess their weaknesses. You know what I mean? I want you to build your way to success on your mistakes. Your mistakes are the building block for your perfect life, if treated correctly. Another thing is, you can't live a good life without having a good personality, and your mistakes are some of the things that shape your personality the most. Of course, mistakes can be painful, but remember, regret is a good thing, but under the condition that you don't use it as an excuse to feel sad, but use it as a way to keep you away from repeating the same mistake in the future. Mistakes and failures are sometimes very similar to losses. Both are inevitable. If you want to learn something about how to win more often in life, I suggest you to watch this video. How to never lose in life. It's another portion of philosophy about dealing with tough life experiences. Thanks for your time, and remember, growth is our duty. Bye.